Everyone. So late last night, we got the injury report for the Lakers. Anthony Davis and Jackson Hayes are probable. They're both expected to play. We got Anthony Davis back last game. Jackson Hayes, it'd be nice to start getting pieces together. Jalen Hood-Schifino, Jared Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent are all ruled out. And then LeBron James was questionable. Until now, LeBron James has officially been ruled out of today's game. LeBron talked about how his shin is still pretty sore. For those that don't know, he had an incident that was a little strange. It was kind of odd. It looked like a non-contact. I mean, he did get contact because it was through a foul, but didn't look like it was in the shin area. Supposedly, it was like contact with Kevin Durant. And now LeBron is officially ruled out of today's game against the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, the Lakers have been atrocious. Like, it's hard to believe they're an actual NBA team without LeBron James, which is surprising because this team was built for LeBron, right? This is a team that should be pretty good without LeBron, at least manageable, right? But we have seen so many times over LeBron's career that teams and players become so reliant and default towards LeBron James. I mean, we even saw guys like Dwayne Wade, who won a championship in Miami, as the guy, even default to LeBron James during his tenure. It's easy because LeBron is just so great at the game of basketball, and he's so good at just controlling the game. But now that LeBron's out, I mean, force your guys to figure it out. Right? Now, I actually think this is a good thing, personally. I think it's good that, because one, you're at home, which the Lakers are undefeated at home. Two, you're playing the Portland Trail Blazers. And three, it's early in the season, right? I'm not saying Portland can't beat us. I mean, the way we have played, pretty much anybody could beat us. Unless we decide to play like we did in that fourth quarter. And we play like we did in the fourth quarter against the Phoenix Suns, for an entire game, you're not beating this team, with or without LeBron James, right? But this is a moment for guys to truly step up. This is something that I have even talked about in the past of like, maybe we should sit LeBron James and get him some rest. One, it's good to get LeBron some rest, right? You want to get him as much rest as possible. The Lakers have also been very precautious about these sort of injuries with everybody because it's early in the season. LeBron dealing with the shin, calf injury. Like, you don't want that to end up being worse, and now he misses a ton of time. Let him get some rest. And this is an opportunity for guys on the Lakers to step up. This is an opportunity for guys on the Lakers to show that they are an actual basketball team and more than just LeBron James, right? Like, I think you sit LeBron James and you kind of force everyone to figure it out. It's early enough in the season to where, you know, if you lose this game, yes, it's frustrating. Yes, it sucks. It's like you just lost to Portland at home. But if you win this game, maybe that's the moment that guys can start not being so LeBron reliant, because we are extremely LeBron reliant. And LeBron's going to miss games this year. And there's going to be minutes in games where he's not playing. So my thinking is, force these guys to have to play basketball and stop relying on LeBron. The thing about LeBron is he is so impactful, so great, so talented, even in today's NBA, right? Even at age about to be 39, year 21, right? That it becomes very easy to default and be reliant. And, you know, when guys, you kind of fall into this like fog, into this cloud, right? It's just like, oh, we got LeBron. LeBron will handle it. Oh, we're in a lead. Don't worry. We just lost the lead. Don't worry. LeBron will get it back, right? I mean, you've seen his entire career. Guys just, no matter how good of talent. I mean, Dwayne Wade completely won a championship in Miami, and then at times would just completely be reliant on LeBron James and defer and just like, okay, here you go, LeBron. Like, right? And it's easy to do when you have somebody as great as LeBron and his impact and stuff. But let's force these guys. Let's see what does D'Lo look like without another ball handler, right? Keep Reeves as the sixth man. You know, go with something like D'Lo, Prince, Reddish, Rui, and Anthony Davis. Put the ball in D'Lo's hands. He is a point guard. He is the point guard, and the Lakers usually have very good results when D'Lo is handling the basketball. Put the ball in his hands. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what he can create. Let's see what kind of offense he can generate. Right? And then, because maybe he comes out, he gives you 30 and like 12. And it's like, okay, like we should start scattering D'Lo and LeBron's minutes and, put the ball in just D'Lo's hands. Maybe you figure some stuff out here. Right? What it does is it forces everybody to now have to play, or you're getting blown out like in the Rockets game. And the difference between LeBron being out and Anthony Davis is a lot of the reason that the Lakers got smacked by the Houston Rockets is because they had zero interior presence. I mean, Houston was just walking to the basket, right? So now, like, the Lakers should be able to win without LeBron James. They should. Because, one, they'll still have Anthony Davis. And this is a game that Anthony Davis should be able to have a favorable matchup. He's usually dominated Ayton. So, again, favorable matchup. Time for guys to start elevating, playing better. You'll have the defense. You'll have the interior offense. So you won't have the issues that you had in the Rockets series, which was basically you had no defense and you had no rim protection and you had no like rebound. You had no nothing, right? And so now it's like you have all those things. You're losing the scoring, the control, and the playmaking, especially down the stretch of games to close out games. But hey, if you do your job and everyone steps up, you might not even need that. And this might be a good moment to kind of get the ship right? You rest LeBron, you force everybody's hand to show up and play. You force D'Lo to actually have to play point guard and make plays for others and set guys up and stop being so reliant on LeBron. Well, not really D'Lo. I've talked heavily about I think that they need to just put the ball in D'Lo's hands more and let him be a playmaker, let him be a point guard, right? But also like Rui, right? This would be a great opportunity for Rui if LeBron doesn't play. Rui's been solid. And for whatever reason, Darvin Ham has kind of been back and forth with his minutes. It's like he has to be like absolutely brilliant to play. Like if he's like even just decent, it's like, okay, like I don't know what it is with Rui. Like get him some more run, get him some more burn, I get part of it is like, he's supposed to be the LeBron replacement. So it's like when LeBron's playing 40 minutes, it's hard to give Rui more than 8, right? So that I kind of understand, but still, like, Rui has been solid thus far. He hit some huge shots in that Suns game. Let's get him in this. Like, again, sit LeBron, put Rui in the game. Let Rui go to work. Trust Rui. And let's see what Rui can do, right? Let's see what a lineup without LeBron James looks like. Let's see how they have to start. Because, again, I get the idea of, like, or the concern of, like, well, we've seen what it looks like without LeBron. They're terrible. Yes, but you still have LeBron that is going to come in, right? Like, to me, it's the big difference between, okay, LeBron isn't here, period. And now it's sink or swim, right? You're either getting embarrassed and blown out, or, you're winning the game. You're going to rally the troops. You're going to put it together. And you're going to say, no, we are more than just LeBron James, right? We got talent on this roster. We are a team, because LeBron's not going to be here forever, right? We only have so many years left of LeBron James, however many that is. I mean, for all we know, it could be another 10, but in all reality, right? Like he's probably got, 3 years maybe, 4 maybe, which would be ridiculous. So the point is that like you built this team and you got all these guys long term on the assumption that LeBron James is sooner or later going to depart. for whatever, whether he goes and plays with his son somewhere, whether he retires, whether he just says, you know what, hey, I want to go elsewhere, right? Like, whatever ends up happening. So shouldn't you kind of figure it out now? Right? Shouldn't you, if you have an opportunity to rest LeBron, like, one, it'd be good to give him some rest. And two, force these guys to show up. They're NBA players, you're basketball players. It's time for guys to pick it up. It's inexcusable that we're like minus 1,000 without LeBron James. Like, it shouldn't be happening. So it's either you lose by 70 this game based on the numbers, or you're gonna figure it out and win, and then that only benefits us and helps us throughout the course of the season. It's kind of like you're taking a bit of a gamble, but if it pays off, it could have huge implications for the entirety of the season. Because you're forcing guys to now have to step up because you don't have LeBron James to rely on. If you know LeBron James isn't subbing in, like, hey, I got to pick it up, man. When otherwise it's like, I just don't have it today. LeBron will be back in, or LeBron will make it easier for me. And then I'll be able to then figure it out or whatever, right? And it's like, well, now you don't have that. Now you got to figure it out regardless. We got all this depth, all this talent. We built this team for LeBron James. That was the whole point. So LeBron didn't have to play 40 minutes a game like he is. So LeBron didn't have to play every game like he is. Like, I still believe LeBron plays 65 games because I think he's going to want the accolades and stuff, but this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, step up. Do your job. Win some games here. If LeBron wants to rest today, let him rest. That's my thoughts. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, so I pass the question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? Do you think, rest LeBron? Let him chill. Force guys to pick it up? Do you think, no, keep LeBron James in the lineup if he can play or he wants to play? I just, he's not 27 anymore. Like, last thing you want is him, like, pulling it or straining it or something. Like, let him get some rest. Anyway, again, love to hear thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out a lot. Lets me know you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one.